Salut everyone, c'est moi, Elisabeth, and in today's video I will be reacting to Amberlynn's recent upload, Amberlynn complaining for 6 minutes straight. She uploaded this video, I think, about 5 minutes to midnight, so that she could still meet her 100 days of uploading challenge goal that she has set for herself. So let's get right into the video.
Hey guys, so I was gonna film like a Q&A style video today, but I'm gonna be honest, I have been super sluggish today. Like, I got no sleep. I could not fall asleep. Like, I was not.
You don't, honey, you've already shared with us your practically non-existent sleep schedule. You don't get any sleep because you don't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because you don't have anything to force you to adhere to a schedule. You've already told us about that. It's no wonder you don't get any sleep. Plus you nap throughout the day. Because even though you mentioned that you don't take naps and don't like naps, you now take naps. So we know you don't get good sleep. And another reason you probably don't get good sleep is because you have sleep apnea, which, to my knowledge, still hasn't been fully diagnosed, but was certainly mentioned in one of your videos where you had made a visit to the doctor, and the doctor said, yeah, that's sleep apnea, but I don't believe you actually had a sleep study or anything done. So, yeah, we know you don't sleep well, hon.
Tired. I had caffeine yesterday, which was a really bad idea on my end. As you guys know, caffeine gives me heart palpitations and I have trouble sleeping, like worse than ever.
Okay, if you're having heart palpitations, I seriously think that's a reason to go to the doctor. I can't imagine that if you consume a food or drink a beverage and it causes you heart palpitations, so that could be a good thing on a normal, regular, average basis. If something like that happens, I think you need to get that checked out. What do you have against going to see a medical professional? You'll go and see a psychiatrist and get a pill. Well, how about going to a medical professional? Maybe they'll give you another pill. Ugh. You come on here and complain about these health issues that you have, but that you continue to ignore. Heart palpitations cannot be a good thing. It can't be a good thing. I'm not a medical professional. I don't know. But my common sense tells me that's not a good thing.
Caffeine, we aren't friends, you know what I'm saying? So that was a struggle. I didn't fall asleep till noon. I know a lot of people are like, what did you say? I didn't sleep the whole night and I fell asleep at noon. And I didn't wake up until 5 p.m. I hated it so bad. I hated waking up. I wanted to just keep sleeping. But I slept pretty much my whole day away. So I'm going through this like stage where I really need to figure out a sleeping schedule, and I need to figure out how to.
Yes, you need to figure out a sleeping schedule. You know how most people do that? By having regular activity that takes up their day. I mean, the average person has to go to work on a fairly regular basis and has to adhere to a schedule. And that is something that can help you to stick to, this is when I need to be awake and this is when I need to be asleep. Since you don't have this, you need to find something that's going to take up your time. You don't have an average job. You don't seem to really have any hobbies. You just sit around your home and do basically nothing. You lay in bed or you eat, or, and this is just going off what you show us in your videos, but hon, you need something to take up your time. I think, and this is just coming from my personal perspective, I think that part of what helps us to sleep not only is to adhere to a standard schedule, but is to be doing something with our time that uses up our energy. I can't imagine, well, no, actually, I can. Because on the days when I decide to take time off from work, okay, or, I put in for a few days off because I feel the need for just a quick break. And I'll do this like right around the time of my birthday. I'll take about a week off. I won't necessarily go anywhere, but I just want some time away from work, some time to myself where I can just, do what I want to do. My sleep schedule gets so out of whack. I already work third shift, so I have to adhere to a pretty strict sleep schedule because if I don't get enough sleep, to work the night shift can be really tough. Okay? So when I decide to take some time off or if I go on vacation, I'm not adhering to that same sleep schedule because most of what I want to do takes place during the daytime, which is usually my sleep time. And my sleep schedule gets thrown way, way off. All right. So if that were the situation, I could understand you not having a good sleep schedule. But this is a day in, day out thing, consistent for you, that you don't have a sleep schedule. And I just, you need something to take up your time, hon. You need something to take up your time, to expend your energy so that your body will feel tired. And then start going to bed at a regular scheduled time.
For that, actually yesterday I noticed that my lymph node on this side is like really, really hurting. If I'm pronouncing that.
Whoa. Lymph node. Do you mean lymph node? Lymph node? I don't know what that is. Okay, I've heard of that term. I don't know what exactly it is. I was never aware that you could feel it. So you can feel your lymph node. I think this is something I might need to look into just to get for my own information. Hey guys, so I did do a quick Google search regarding swollen lymph nodes just because I was curious for my own information, because I was pretty certain that it could potentially be an indicator of something serious. The immune system glands that usually enlarge in response to a bacterial or viral infection. Okay, so that's why they may enlarge. But sudden swelling of lymph nodes may indicate cancer. Okay, so that's just a possibility. That doesn't mean that's what she has. But I was curious to find out more about it. And it does say to make an appointment to see a doctor if your lymph nodes are swollen for no apparent cause or become enlarged and painful. She did not indicate for how long her lymph nodes have been hurting her, but the fact that they are painful, that right there, I think, is reason enough to go to the doctor to find out if anything may be going on that could potentially be serious. So just another example of how her body is telling her body is warning her that something is wrong, that you need to take care of me, that you need to stop ignoring me. Her body is going to eventually stop giving her these signs and just say, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. I've had it. But my best guess, if you're able to feel your lymph node and it's painful, my best guess is that that's not good. That is something that could be potentially serious, and you need to go to a doctor.
Not wrong, I'm sorry. Lymph node. Either way, it's not feeling really good. And a few days ago I had a sore throat. I do not get sick often, you guys. I rarely get sick. Maybe a couple times a year, really. So I don't know if it's like allergies, the weather change, whatever it is. I feel like I have like a little mini cold situation trying to happen, and it's just like, and on top of that, I've been having some major anxiety today. Just like stress and just things that that's on my mind.
Hun, you're not well. You're not well. Your Your body keeps trying to tell you, give you signs that you are not well and that you need help. Instead of just sitting around complaining about how this hurts, this is painful, this feels sick, I feel this way, I feel that way, do something about it. Your body is trying to tell you that something is wrong. Something is seriously wrong. I I mean, I certainly hope that it's not something that could lead to a terrible outcome for you, but you continuously just want to just toss it to the side like it's no big deal. It's like, oh, I'm just having pain in my lymph node and I'm feeling sick and this, that. I would think if you put into a combination the heart palpitations, the painful lymph node, the fact that you're sick, correct me if I'm wrong, but I I want to I want to say that those are indicators of a possible serious condition. I don't know what. Because I think I've heard some referenced conditions that kind of match up with your symptoms. But again, I am not a medical professional, so I can't really say for certain if that is what you have. But when you put all these little symptoms in together, I really think that is a high indicator that you need to see a doctor. You need to see a medical professional and tell them. Sometimes I really wonder if you tell these people the truth when you go to see them. Do you tell your psychiatrist the truth? I seriously question this. I don't know. You have to be truthful when you go to these people. And when they tell you things, you just want to kind of either take it with a grain of salt and just be like, oh, okay, well, whatever. They said this and they said that. Or if they say what you want to have to fit your narrative, then you want to blast it all over your channel on a regular basis so that your viewers are well aware that you have this condition, this condition, this condition, you're on this pill, you're doing this, you're doing that. So, as a way to essentially push the blame off so that we can't get mad at you. Hun, go to a doctor. Go to a doctor. Get help. I really worry that you are running out of time. You are running out of time. And your body is eventually going to stop giving you these signals and just say the hell with it. And it's just gonna stop.
And it's just been stressful for me lately, and I'm trying really hard to just like keep up my momentum with the YouTube videos, and sometimes I don't want to film, I'm gonna be honest. And
then don't. Then don't. No one is forcing you to film. You don't want to film? Then don't. You don't want to continue with the 100 days? Then don't. Be proud of what you accomplished. That you accomplished, what, 90? Something like that? If you don't feel the need to film, don't. If you feel like you need to take a mental health day, do it. If you feel like maybe I should go see a doctor, do it. Take care of yourself. Stop using your YouTube channel as an excuse to keep doing things that are harmful to you. And if they are harmful to you, then stop. Take the necessary break. Take a breather, whatever it is that you need to make yourself feel well, so that you are in a better position where you can do your videos, so that you feel better health-wise, so that you feel less anxious. You put all this pressure on yourself, and then you want to turn around and make it sound like it's almost our fault. Again, I feel that you want to make it seem like we're holding you hostage, and we're not doing that. We are not forcing our will upon you. There is nothing forcing you to do this. This is a choice. So if you want to take time off, take time off. Do what you need to do for your body, for your health, for your mental stability, whatever. Do what you need to do for you. And stop blaming us. Because when you blame YouTube, you're essentially blaming us. Because you're like, well, I've got to upload for you guys. Because, if I don't, well, I'll hear about it. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe you'll hear about it. But who are we? We're strangers on the internet. What are we going to do? Yeah, we might badmouth you in the comments. People might, oh, she couldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares? Do what you need to do for you and stop blaming us. Just get your life together, hon. Get your life together. You have people on the internet who worry about you. You have viewers who want you to be successful, who want you to get healthy, who want you to make better choices in your life so that you can be better and so that you can live a good, long life. You're not headed in that direction. And it's scary as hell seeing what you go through as far as what your mental health may be and what your physical health may be. How are you not terrified? Because I feel terrified for you. And I wish that you would look in a mirror, see what we see, and it finally click in your mind that I need to do something. I need to make a change. I need to see a doctor. I need help.
And it's been kind of like that today for me. And I'm just like very sorry. And I think that's another reason why I've been filming mukbangs. I've been trying to not make them super unhealthy. I'm not trying to trigger anyone or make people think that I'm just stuffing my face with junk. It's just mukbangs are an easier type of video to sit down and just film. And I'm already eating the meal anyways, and I want to sit down and talk to you guys. And I enjoy watching mukbangs. I enjoy filming them. I'm not sitting there and like eating a lot of just like bad for you foods. I know a lot of people would rather me just eat a few veggies instead of eating off of a family tray or chicken without the skin, or there's always something that I'm doing wrong. And I've just come to terms that like I gotta live life for me. What works for me is what works for me. And
I gotta live life for me. What works for me works for me. Oh, honey, you are... Do you have absolutely no sense of awareness? Are you truly this self-unaware of the things you do? I can't tell you how much I think I've learned myself and even about myself from watching you. Because I see behaviors and actions that you do, I see them in myself. And I can remember when I used to do things like that. And then when you do something that is apparently, has all the indications of potentially being healthy, of potentially being good, you're still doing something that needs to be reevaluated, readdressed. I feel like I'm seeing that because then when I compare it to my own behavior and my own actions, then I see, no, this isn't the right thing to do. This isn't the way to go. This isn't how this should be handled. It should be done a different way. You don't learn from yourself. You just put stuff out there and go along your merry way. Whereas others, like myself, other viewers, we take in what you put in your videos. And I'm sure I'm not alone in this, but we're able to see where we ourselves may be going wrong and what we need to fix and what we need to change. And why is that? Because we don't want to be like you. And that sounds terrible. I mean, that sounds so horrible to say about someone. I'm not going to do what you do because I don't want to be anything like you. Oh, that is such a horrible thing to say. But like it or not, it's the truth. You said yourself in another video something to the effect that if you were a viewer of you watching your videos, you'd probably get like mad at yourself too. Or you'd be upset, or you would be complaining or whatever too. If you were a viewer of your videos, you said that. When are you going to start learning? This cannot continue. This is not going to end well. It's not going to end well because you refuse to learn. You refuse to take what little bit that you claim that you've learned and apply it to your actual life. You just make a statement. So you speak it into the air, you speak it to your audience, and that's that. That's all you do. And then you just go along your merry way. Is that self-unawareness? Are you truly that self-unaware? We see it. Why can't you?
And yeah, so that's why there will be more mukbangs in the future. And I know I do not do it for any other like creepy reason other than just the fact that I enjoy filming them and I enjoy watching them. I know a lot of people also enjoy watching them. So yeah.
I have yet to see any comments or anyone react to your mukbangs with delight. I've yet to see that, and maybe there are people who do enjoy them. If so, great. But sorry, I don't appreciate them. But there's nothing that goes on in them. I mean, you sit on camera and you eat something. You eat a rotisserie chicken. You eat the veggie patty with the lentils and the carrots. Okay, so you're doing an eat with me video. Aren't you supposed to engage with us? Aren't you supposed to... Isn't part of the idea is for it to be almost like a family dinner table where you're gathered around the food and you're having conversation and you're talking. Your mukbangs aren't really very conversational. You don't really talk to us. You might say something here or there, or you might be on the verge of saying a possible, serious statement, and then you get distracted and go back to, oh, this is so crunchy. Oh, this is so good. Oh my God, how have I never had this before? Oh, this is, I love this. This is really good. And then it's almost like, now what was I saying? So maybe if your mukbangs were a bit more conversational, that would make them better. But I don't know, because for me it really depends upon what you're consuming. Because I mean, I'm sure people are not going to be pleased if you decide to do a mukbang on some really unhealthy food. If it's healthy, I guess that's a good thing. But what's the, I guess I just don't understand the point of mukbangs, and I guess I really just don't like them. Um, because the eating sounds, the sometimes just seeing the food being consumed, it I just can't. I can't watch that. So, but maybe if you were to engage in some more meaningful conversation, that might help your mukbangs to be a little bit less cringy. But, I'm just a single viewer, so that's just what I think.
But yeah, this was mainly just like a video to let you guys know, hey, here's my video for today. I'm sorry it's not like content. This is not content. This is just like, hi, update, how are you? Because real life is currently happening right now. So I think I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys are doing good, doing better than me. I really hope. Just keep me in your thoughts regarding like just everything that's going on with me. And I know I can't share absolutely everything, but just know that like I'm trying my hardest, okay? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know no one did, but I still hope you guys appreciate another video. I don't know. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
So in the last part of her video, she talks briefly about the new season of American Horror Story and finishing the Trisha Paytas poetry book that she purchased. So really not anything left to comment on at the end of her video. However, she does appear to be very tired, worn out. I think her body is trying to give her serious signals that things are just not right with her health, with her, her overall well-being. She's just not well, and she doesn't look well. Could some of it be stemming from the stress of what's been going on with the GoFundMe and Becky's mom? That's certainly a possibility. I've heard it mentioned that it's awful quiet in the house, and that if Becky's with her mom, I think I heard somewhere that Eric and Ricky are on vacation. I don't know if that's going on right now. I seem to recall them saying they were going to be going on vacation to a cabin. I don't know if that's right now though, but if it is, that would kind of explain why it's so quiet in the house. But I don't know. All I know is if she is in such a bad place, not doing well, not feeling well, just not feeling good overall, she needs to get help, and she needs to address it. I don't think that these things that she talked about in today's video are things that need to be ignored. I really wish that she would get the help that she needs so that she could be on the road to a better, healthier lifestyle. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. If you enjoy my content, please feel free to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. If you would like to be notified each time I upload, please set your bell notifications to on. Thanks again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. If you would like to reach out to me via social media, you can follow me on Instagram at elisabethdamedechat. Thanks again so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. A bientôt!